I really respond to putting myself out of my own depth and finding my feet. In my family, we've always been into ethical stuff and recycling. Sometimes you need to put your own characteristics into the actor, and you take different things from the character that you admire. Sometimes you can't see the boundaries anymore. I think sometimes when you begin to examine things like yourself, suddenly you can just freak out and not want to go any further. I guess I've always been really strong-minded about what I wear. I've never followed what other people consider fashionable or what styles are happening at the time. I haven't ever felt I've had to divide my actress life from the rest of my life. I like Destiny's Child. I remember being cast in the first Harry Potter film and being quite amused, because I was imagining that someone who'd been acting since they'd been crawling would be cast. The faith and trust that they'd put into everyone actually enabled you to gain confidence back, and the sense of feeling that sense of achievement, which is incredibly hard when you're young. I think everyone sometimes feels intimidated by themselves when they see themselves on the screen. I've never had a stylist, and I've always chosen my own clothes. I've always been very interested in fashion, but it is extremely important to me that the social and environment issues associated with the production of fashionable clothing are addressed. Made By carries out really important work in transforming the fashion industry, and I am thrilled to support the organization and help raise awareness of these ongoing issues. Cuts of clothes and shapes of clothes are really important. So many girls have become famous for literally nothing other than falling out of clubs in shocking clothing or going out with a different person every week. I've always loved the dialogue that Pedro Almodovar writes. When you start so young working, you build a hunger for acting, working, and a busy life. I have had a few people recognize me in public, but I wouldn't like everybody to recognize me. I can still walk across the street and not be noticed. I think when I was quite younger, I was always quite a tomboy. We chat about clothes, and if we're going on the red carpet, we definitely talk about what we are going to wear. I'm really not for famous people who design a line for a company when you know it's not really them creating it, but a team of designers, especially when there are so many talented people who've taken the time to go and study fashion. I like doing clay work. It's different from drawing on a page because you have something to mold into different shapes. It's quite visual, it's a thing you can hold and feel, and that makes it different from drawing. I like France quite a lot, and I like Italy. It is extremely important to me that the social and environmental issues associated with the production of fashion clothing are addressed. I'll be out shopping, and all it takes is for one person to recognize me, and it can get scary. I think when you're younger, you need to socialize and be with people your own age.